Hey guys, this is Mahi Gadi, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a realistic nose. So let's begin. So first off, we are going to start with the basic structure of the nose. This part will be the base of the nose or the under part of the nose. Next, I will be establishing the ball of the nose, which will then be followed by some rough guidelines for the structure of the nose. After mapping out some rough guidelines, we will be starting with the individual parts. This is how the ball of the nose will be connected to the septum. And now once we are done with the guidelines for the structure, we will move on to the basic anatomy, which will basically help us understand the shadows, the midtones and the highlights later during the shading. Moving up, we will be establishing the wings of the nose. The size of the wings in the nostril changes with the angle, so you got to keep that in mind. After the wings, we will proceed to the nostril. Now, as you see, the right nostril is a bit smaller than the left nostril, which is due to the slight tilt towards the right in the nose. Such details play a very important role in the drawing. The ball of the nose is actually made up of two fleshy deposits. The separation is not visible for everyone, but it is still there. Now we will move to the bridge of the nose and map the connections between the various bones and cartilages. Here goes the anatomy. The top half of the bridge is the nasal bone and the lower half is the lateral cartilage. The side plane is a bone called maxilla and the nasal bone is connected to the forehead at the glabella. Now, because the nose is tilted a bit to the right, so will be the separation. So we will have to tilt the separation a little bit to the right. So when we start the shading, the anatomy won't be visible as such. Even though, as mentioned earlier, it plays a vital role in the shadows and highlights, we have to lighten the lines before we start shading so that these lines do not interfere with the shading. As we are done with the basic sketch, we will just give a base shape and basically get an idea of where the shadows, the highlights and the midtones will be. One thing that we have to keep in mind while shading is that the nose is more about the highlights and the shadows and not the sharp strokes. And the plane changes are very subtle and soft, like especially around the bridge area. So now we are just going to build up another layer of base shades. So see, now it is important to keep looking at your reference photo and comparing it and making sure that the values you have got are correct and that you correct your mistakes before it is too hard to do so. Once we have achieved the basic values, we will go in with a blending stump and really blend out these various shades together. Now see, the shades will keep becoming lighter as you blend it, as you are spreading it, and they are no more concentrated in one area. So you have to keep building up the layers in order to achieve the required tone. So we're gonna darken the shades a little further. Keep blending them properly, and always remember to maintain the highlights as you go along the way. Maintaining them from now will give you a higher contrast, and they might not be as bright if you erase and do it later. You just have to keep alternating between the pencil and the blending stump and like work in layers till you achieve the desired tone. So as we proceed further, we will try to obtain the darkest values and then blend them, and throughout the process try to maintain your highlights. Even though light and dark variations are seen in the dark shadow parts of the nose, those are still part of the shadows and not the highlights. For a more realistic and natural effect, now I will be adding some freckles. So see, try to position the freckles as randomly as possible to make it look natural. Don't like space them out evenly or like one below the other or right next to each other, as it'll give a very fake effect. The more pressure you apply on the pencil, the darker the value you'll get. So see, some freckles will look light, some will be dark, and this variation is mostly achieved by pressure. The base shades, we will have to work on the freckles also in layers and blend them well. If the freckles are not blended well, they might lack the natural look and they will look like prominent spots, which will give an artificial feel to the nose. We are almost done with the drawing. We'll just be giving some final touches and then we will be done with it.